What up, Dun?
This is In the Whip with Hayes, part
Three. Tres. And you want to know something funny? We didn't have no fucking lighters to light the bleed with, so we got ID'd for these, by the way. We got
for the crackhead lighters.
For the crackhead lighters, we got ID'd. But also, how fucking funny is it that they're blue and green? If you understand, you understand. It's very funny.
Yeah,
it's just very funny.
You could probably find context in the whip.
The last
in one of the videos on my man's YouTube page. But other than that, yo, keep reading. Keep
reading and doing the damn thing.
Oh wait, I didn't even get some. Ash this in real quick. Hold on.
So look, today we just going in. You know, I'm gonna piggyback off a son. My dog said, you know, there was a time where I was down. Where I was at, you know what I'm saying, where I was over somewhere else aside where I'm at now, and there's some crazy shit to, you know what I'm saying, to get by. But these are the things that, you know, these stories I'm gonna tell are cautionary tales to do what you do, so you don't get yourself put in situations that I put myself in, you know. So with that being said,
that's our ashtray right there.
Word. Oh, water's right there.
Unless you got an ashtray.
No, I don't have an ashtray. Literally, I left everything in Jerry's house. So it's like,
shout out Jerry.
Shout out to my dog Jerry. You know, he doing his damn thing right now. You know, he's working his 9 to 5. He making his money. He taking care of what he got to take care of.
Yo, my fault, bro. This shit spilled a little bit. I'm putting my towelette on it.
My towelette.
Oh fuck. Oh, Jerry, I hope you're doing better than what I'm in right now. Oh my god, I just spilled my juice a little bit.
So look, man, I'm gonna start it off with my personal experience of being down under. So look, back when I was down under, you know, you can put this by your feet.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on.
So it's like this. You know, ever since I was younger, I was a little bit of a little sneak thief, if we being real, you know. It's, you know, back when we was younger, there used to be a 7-Eleven right by the elementary school that we used to go to and stuff like that. And he could vouch. We was there, you know. There was one time where, you know, it literally had just opened up. We had no fucking morals, bro. Like, at the time, we were just like, fuck it. We was young kids.
No morals, no money.
We had no morals, no money. We had nothing. So we were just like, fuck it, dog. We just gonna do what we do. We pull up to the 7-Eleven, and this is how dumb motherfuckers were. This is the time to be alive right here. We took from 7-Eleven the new Trident Layers gum, bro. The new it was brand new. Trident Layers gum that just came out.
If you know, you know. That's how way back we going. Like, Trident Layers was in the commercials. They was being advertised like, yo, we ain't got no money to cop it.
We was like, yo, them shits look good.
They wanted like $2 something for a pack, and I know you're saying now like, yo, $2, but yeah, you gotta remember, we like 11-year-old, bro. Like, we ain't got fucking $2. Like, if we did, we spent that shit at lunchtime on a Powerade and some chippies.
At the end of the day, bro, we didn't have it to give. So we took, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, you know, we didn't think nothing of it. Nothing was gonna happen until a sneaky little security guard started running out. Hey you. And listen, when somebody say hey you gotta act deaf. You just gotta keep it walking. Hey you, because they know. Keep it pushing. Or if you're a softie, you turn around and be like, hey, you talking to me? Motherfucker, keep pushing. So look, they call us over. They're like, listen, we got all you motherfuckers on camera stealing this stupid ass Trident Layers gum, and people actually want to buy the damn gum. And y'all motherfuckers over here, we don't got no more gum left because y'all keep pocketing our shit. So that was that story. That was the origins of it, right? And you know, I've dibble dabbled, going to malls, and you know, always hitting up Walgreens and 7-Elevens and stuff like that, where it's easy to just swipe stuff. Fast forward to, you know, by this age, you gotta work your kinks out, bro. You really gotta address your demons and work your kinks out. Because what I'm about to tell you, they don't give a fuck. Like, when you're young, they give you a slap on the wrist, bro. Oh, okay, you know, you're a little thief. You're gonna grow out of it. That's what they expect of you. You know what I'm saying? But when you older, they don't give a fuck. They quick to throw them cuffs on you. They quick to book you, this, that, and the third. They quick to do anything because you're a fucking thief. You take stuff that you're supposed to pay for, and you think that you're better because you're not paying for it. Why do I say this? Let me tell you. When I was down under, that's what I did, bro. That's how I was, you know what I'm saying? if you seen what was going on over there, what I had on my feet, what I had on clothes wise while I was down under, that's how I did it, bro. You know what I mean? Like to go into a little bit of detail, what I ended up doing was going into stores. You know what I'm saying? I would see a shirt that I like, no tag, it's over. Throw it on under, either throw it above my shirt or throw it on under. Get up out of there. Saw me a pair of sneakers. I was gonna wear them today to show you. A pair of Reebok sneakers. My dog gave me a beat up pair of Jordans to wear because I didn't really have no sneakers down there. I couldn't really get fly, and I was just like jealous. I was like, damn, like, you know, my dogs, they was prepared for this. I was going down there with the mindset that I'm gonna change my life and stuff like that. And I came down there with barely anything, not looking fly, looking really rough, and that got me jealous. You know, we would go to where the party city is at, and you know, I was looking like shit, bro, and I got jealous. And you know what, bro? Jealousy and greed breeds evil. So look. So, you know, here I am going into stores, putting on clothes, walking out, you know, sneakers, you know, I'm not going to say specifically where, but there's a big store chain that they told me that if I step in there and I steal something, I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I did, bro. And look,
if it's Macy's, fuck Macy's. I know it's not Macy's, but fuck Macy's. Oh, it's probably Macy's. Yo. Anyways, continue. Told him his ass was going to jail.
Look, man.
Passing with his nice one. Green.
Listen, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You really gotta nip your problems in the butt, because you could really get yourself in a lot of fucking trouble. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Because me personally, on the day that I'm about to come back, it's my birthday. Not bad enough that I'm a couple days out from my birthday. I'm thinking, let me get fly for my flight so my family sees me and I'm looking right. That's the day that I get popped. I don't get arrested. I don't get arrested. I don't, you know what I'm saying? But they book me. They take my information and stuff like that. They follow me to my car. It's down the third, and they were like, cause I was with my dog. They were like, oh, so you got this nice car. You know what I'm saying? You got this nice car, and you got all those fucking tattoos, and you out here stealing? You saying you don't got no money and stuff like that? Oh, those cops are ready to, and the worst part, sheriff. They was ready, bruh. They was ready to put me down under. You know what? I was about to become a statistic just off some dumb shit, off of doing what I thought was fun, what gave me a rush, what had my heart beating, what made me feel like was living. And you know what, bruh? That's a life half lived, because you know what I'm saying? You know, Fabulous said it best in this track where he goes, you park in the wrong spot, you know you get a ticket. Motherfucker, people got jobs to do out here, bro. You know what? You gonna do what you do. You know what? Somebody got a job to do, and they gonna do what they do. Damn. And you can't get mad. You cannot get mad, bro. You know what I mean? Because you put yourself in that situation. And you know what, bro? Later on in my life, I'll go into more detail about what. But you know what I'm saying? It's still fresh. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, just know, yo. Y'all getting this raw content, y'all getting these raw stories. These are real life events, real life, so much so. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
This not no bullshit, bro.
I know, nigga. I know you're not doing this for no y'all.
I'm not doing this for no pretend. This is real life, and it's very uncomfortable for me to talk about.
I'll tell it like it is, of course. Hey, and you know, I'll give you much props, and I'll give you all the power to you, you know, to like just come on camera or just go anywhere and, you know, say this information out loud. Because yo, it took me mad long, you know, to get some certain information on the podcast and on videos. But anyways, I can vouch and say, like, yeah, this guy, what he's saying is for real. Like, there was a time that I can go back, and I'm pretty sure he's told this story in too, but bro, like, he got caught. He got caught 1 or 2 times, and obviously he told you this was probably your 3rd time. But I was there for one of those times.
Yeah.
And all I can say is he was there on his own. Although we was all standing there, and as a group, we was with our other homie. We was there. he was the one who went down. He was the one who was stealing. Now, I had no idea this was going on. Of course, I knew this is what he liked to do, what he got a thrill out of. But it didn't, cross my mind to, tell him be careful, because he was always careful with it. He always, did it how he did it. Up until this guy was like, hey, you don't think I seen you? And then I already knew what type of time it was. It's like, oh, shit. Like, at this point, give him what he wants, because he knows. He knows. Just like he said, hey, you. Like, they know. You either have two choices. Go with the flow or play dumb. In a situation where we're in the middle of the store, you can't play dumb. Like, what's he going to do?
They caught you red-handed.
They caught you right there. And it's like, you know what? It is what it is. But, hey, bro, moral of the story, don't be stealing no little shit, bro. Like,
listen,
if it's, a pack of gum, a little water, I feel like it's not gonna hurt the company.
In trouble for that.
Exactly, you're right. It's not gonna hurt the company. They pay pennies for that. They pay cents to get that. They make a 200% profit off you giving your money to pay for it. Yeah, they're not gonna miss it.
But you know what? They're gonna protect it.
Exactly, they're gonna protect it.
You know what? I'll tell you like this, to piggyback off what he said, you know what you're gonna miss is time with your peoples. Is when you realize that none of that BS matters. It's the relationships that you have with your folks, bro. You know what I mean? Like, when I realized that, I was like, the first thing that I thought about was, fuck, how am I gonna make this flight, bro? That's the first thing I thought about, because I'm coming back up here.
Exactly, word.
Bro, it's 5-5-21, bro. Like, look at the numbers. 5, 5, 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's like, bro, like, that's when I knew. That's when you have to nip it in the butt, bro. Because if you keep on going, bro, I could have easily been a statistic. And you know what? I complained all this time for working for who I work for and working for the man and this, that, third. But you know what, bro? You know what, bro? Fuck all that. Me included. I'm not above anybody else. Motherfuckers have a hard time letting go on that pride and be like, hey, I'm gonna work for my dollar. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, yo, to be in the position where you at, you have to be grateful. You have to be thankful for where you at, because you know what? You might not see it, and it might not matter to you. There's somebody out here starving, G. There's somebody that don't know where they gonna get their meal, and they gonna rob you. They gonna take your shit. And you know what? They're not gonna give a fuck, because in their mind, this life shit don't even matter, because it's a fucking joke. Nothing matters. They've already thought in their mind they've created this whole system, and they fucked us over from the jump. When really it was something put in place to help us, to breed individuality, to really to promote individuality. We are the most, how can I say, like, we're a very individual society, but where everybody's about themselves, and that's great. That's great, because a lot of the times people out here don't know their purpose. As long as you for you, whatever, you for you and you for your family. But there's some folks out here that take it to a whole nother level, where they'll take from your fucking grandmother. They'll rob your house because you got something in there that they want. Or they'll take your car from you that you still paying for. Or, you know what I'm saying, they'll ask you for the time and take your phone, take your watch.
Never give the time. Someone asks you for the time. Where we're from, where a lot of you are from, somebody asks you for the time. Keep it pushing, because you would like to know the time too.
You tell them it's 3:33 in the afternoon.
As long as the sun's out, you know what time.
You know what time it is.
If the sun's down, you still know what time.
You still know what time it is.
Yo, it's like so. Regardless, yo. And yo, to go back to what you were saying, when you was in the midst of the situation, when the first thing that was on your mind, the only thing that was on your mind was catching the flight. Tell them that.
Exactly.
Tell
Exactly.
Tell the man at upper, yo, I got a flight to catch. You He's gonna laugh in your face, laugh right at you, and probably give you a little more. But you know what?
So why you did that then? If you had a fucking flight to catch, dummy.
Exactly.
Why you did that? You did it to yourself. And you know what? They'll laugh all the way to the bank when that. Not only do they hit you with a ticket, but they booked you, and you know what? They got some money for booking you because they hit a quota. Boom. They win. They win because you know what? You played the game wrong, and that's all good, homie. But you know what? You could either choose to learn from what life gives you, or you could keep fucking up, bro. And I'll tell you one more thing. I have clothes. And it didn't matter what fucking clothes I had on to begin with. Because you know what? Nobody's going to care what I have on. No woman is going to be like, hey, I want to fuck you because you got this nice clothes on. Nobody gives a fuck. No man is going to be like, hey, I want to do business with you because you have this on. Some might. But you know what, bro? if they cut from the same cloth as you, none of that shit is gonna matter, because it doesn't. You know what I mean? Because look, I shave my head mostly because I didn't want to be out here spending no money at the barbershop. But realistically speaking, you're focusing on this right here. There's nothing up here distracting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at his hair and it's curly and this, that, and third. You know what, bro? That's great. You know, that's great. I had nice hair at one point. That's great. But forget all that shit.
This nigga, he fucking
forget all that
had
shit,
the
bro.
Long, put that shit in a ponytail. Do whatever the fuck this nigga
Forget
want.
that shit, bro. Remember, you was like, we was in New York, and it was today. It was today when you said, grow it out and hold it for patience purposes. It'll teach you patience. And you know what, bro? When I got down to Tampa, I lost the patience. When I got down under, I lost the patience. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened.
Fuck yeah.
And there it goes. And it makes sense now saying it out loud, because it's like, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, how fucking crazy is that? A whole year later, doing the same, but you know what? Chasing a different thrill. Listen, I don't really get into that hard. I don't really get into that hard drug atmosphere. You know, popping pills, sniffing things off a key or off a line, smoke my reefer, and that's about it. You know, that ain't no better. But you know, there's folks out here that are smoking a rock right now, that are sitting and shooting a needle into their vein to get high, to feel a bodily warmth, to feel something, because there's no other feeling in this life than that. You know? And why I'm bringing this content to you today is because, like, yo, bro, there's so much more to life, bro. I'm sitting here talking with my mans, telling stories, but I'm sitting here talking to a camera, and I'm talking with somebody on the other end that's just watching, bro. And it's just me and you in this car looking at the phone. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
This
like,
nigga pull up. This guy join us.
At the end of the day, bro, it's like that. It's like that. It's really more than meets the eye, bro. You can't let your eyes fool you and think just because you're staying in the projects, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't drive as nice of a car, or maybe your car doesn't have a working AC, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, you ride around with a donut on your car, your windshield's cracked, there's something in whatever. Apply it to whatever. You might not have it, but you know what you do got? Yourself. And if you're fortunate enough to have your family around you, you gotta love them, bro. You gotta love them, because at some point, doing what you do, leading the life you lead, you drive your peoples away. Because how can you even relate to them? Ask yourself that question. When you're doing what you do, how can you relate to your people when you out here thieving, bro? Like, you're gonna tell them stories about that and get proud and smile about it, like, oh, that shit was fun. Oh yeah? What if I got locked up? What mom dude's gonna say that when I can't put up the rent? The reason is because I'm locked up. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Think about that shit. There's more to this life, man. Let that story and let what I did. Oh, damn.